Hey, it's Jennifer from Happiness is Homemade For, and welcome to our home. All right, y'all, today it's October, so happy October to you. So we are going to start decorating for Halloween. I love to mix the beauty of fall with the spookiness of Halloween, and this is our decor until I start decorating for Christmas. So we're gonna start like down here in the living room, like the entryway and everything. We're also gonna do a video of the kitchen and my mom's hutch and maybe the game room. But all right, y'all, I really need to start decorating. And what you cannot see, I am surrounded by totes. This living room is a huge mess because I have totes and fall stuff everywhere. I don't do a lot of like decorate with me because they're kind of hard. They're tricky, like trying to film yourself decorating and angles, and it takes me forever to decorate. So I'm gonna do my best to like edit stuff out. That way you don't have to like sit and watch me like stress over where I'm gonna put a certain thing. So, but all right, let's have fun and let's decorate. All right, here's what it's looking like. I already got everything like taken off the mantle. I now have to get that stuff down. I'm gonna go ahead and take this down. I'm gonna change out that wreath. And I am gonna go ahead and do the garland because the garland seriously takes me forever. So I'm gonna do that really quick and then we'll do like the rest of the decorate with me. All right, I finally got this garland up. It's time to get a new garland. It is so old. Y'all, I've had this garland for probably 12, 13 years. So like the pumpkins fall off, the acorns fall off, the pine cones fall off, but it's beautiful. I love it. This one right here, this is an extra garland that's from Hobby Lobby like 3 years ago. I just kind of like mixed it all together. And that is the same swag that I always put up there. But this year, I got this at Hobby Lobby. I think this is beautiful and I love that like velvet bow right here. So I think I'm gonna try to switch that out really quick and see which one looks better. Let me know, what do you think? Option A or option B? Right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one for now because I wanted something different. I love to change up things around the house, but sometimes when I truly love something, I'll just keep doing it. So our mantle is one of them. I love our mantle. So when we first moved into this house in 2016, I did this right here. I went out to our yard, I got a branch, like a stick, and then Dollar Tree used to sell these black crows, like these little ravens, crows, whatever you want to call them. They used to sell these for $1 each. I wish they would bring them back. They're so, look, they're like a little kind of glitter to them. They're so cute. But this right here, you know, a vase from Dollar Tree, some rocks and moss. Put that up here. Got him there. I've got my little light up jack-o'-lantern. Dollar Tree sells these, but this one is from Dollar General and it's got a timer. So this is my favorite. Even though it looks just like the Dollar Tree ones, this one has a 6-hour on timer, 18 hours off. So I love this one. Comes on and off all by itself. It's like magic. Little white little riser for it. I've got 2 black candlesticks. These are also from Dollar General. I use these now all the way through Christmas, so these will stay out. I've got my LED candles. These also come with a remote control and timers. Love these. Last year for Christmas, us girls, we do like our favorite things. So I got a set of these for all of my sister-in-laws and my mother-in-law because this seriously is like one of my favorite things from Amazon. All right, y'all, also my Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. This is like one of my favorite crafts that I've ever done. Unfortunately, I didn't film it. I was just like playing around in the kitchen one day because I really didn't know how they were gonna turn out. But these are like the wood cutouts from Dollar Tree. I just painted them all up, spray painted some vases black, and here you go. But I love these. I love to have these on our mantle. Right, I also have, ouch, my black glittery bats. I got these at Kirkland's last year. I didn't see them this year. Maybe they're online. They were not in stores this year. Yeah, these beautiful black bats. Yeah, look how beautiful these are. Love those. I love it. So y'all, this is exactly what I mean when I say Halloween. Like I said, you have the beauty of the fall garlands, the fall swag up there, and then just my wonderful spookiness of Halloween. So that's my Halloween. I love it. I know that not everybody's gonna like this. A lot of you may hate it. Some of you will love it, and others will be like, eh. But that's okay. Yeah, I love this. I love decorating our mantle. So, all right, let's do like the hearth. All right, so some of you may remember our witch boots. Y'all, I got these witch boots once again at Kirkland's last year. Everything was like on sale when I got it. We then took these boots into Hobby Lobby. And then I like put all this, just kind of played around like different arrangements and stuff inside of here, different picks. This was my favorite look. Let's see, put that right there. That, I also have this old vintage, this is a gas can, like a gas tank. I just put my fall picks down in here. I also have this beautiful terracotta, y'all. This pumpkin from Walmart. It has a little bitty nose. It's so tiny. It's so cute. I missed out on the other one. If I can find it, I want to get the smaller one that goes with this. But I have these like puck lights. These are from Amazon. I got a 4-pack. I'll link them down below for you if you're interested. Once again, these have a timer and a remote control for them, and it's like a flame flicker light. All right, so I do want to show you, this is a new lamp. Y'all have not seen this yet. I don't think so, at least. This I got once again from Kirkland's. Y'all, almost everything I have anymore is like from Kirkland's. But yeah, this was 50% off. I love it because it has shelves that you can decorate. So I did go ahead and do the bottom because I knew that I wanted to use my old scarecrow. I have had this scarecrow since 1998. Y'all, can you believe that? It's vintage. It's vintage and old, just like me. But yeah, for all my Louisville people, this is from the Have You craft fair that they do like every September. So yeah, I got the scarecrow, 1998. My husband and I had been dating like a little over a year. And he's so cute. So also, I got this little pumpkin at that craft fair. This little black crow was sent to me by my beautiful, wonderful friend Pam. And then his little sign says, if I only had a brain. And y'all, it's so funny because I paid like $40 for this scarecrow. I did, but you know, I was living at home. No bills, no nothing. It was $40. And everybody kind of joked that if I had a brain, I wouldn't have paid $40 for it. But yeah, I love it. Too, if you follow like our family vlog channel, we went to Madison. That is that wheat pick, whatever this is. It's like dangly. I went ahead and kind of played around with it because it took me forever to get this situated right, you know, because that wheat kept falling off. So the bottom shelf is decorated like this. This is like our little fall kind of look. I cannot believe I've had it since 98. All right, so now we're gonna do these two shelves right here, and hopefully I can find something really cute to put on these. And then we need to change out this little garland. All right, I do want to use, I've got these pictures of the kids. Presley showing off her, like when she got engaged, so excited. Riley Senior prom. And I love that they're black. So I want to put these on here somewhere. Too tall. There. Look at this. Look how vintage looking this is right here. Handcrafted diffuser. this right here, the look of this, like that old cute little look, reminds me of my husband's Meemaw. One of his Meemaws. She loved this kind of stuff and she would decorate. It just really reminds me of like his Meemaw. So had to have it. But yeah, it's a reed diffuser. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. I love this. These two are like the tallest shelves. So maybe like right here. I also have these little picks from Hobby Lobby. Maybe try some like these. Ooh. All right, I like that. That looks really cute. Okay, this up here, I thought about using the little pumpkins. Once again, y'all, we made these together probably 4 years ago, but these turned out so cute. This is a Dollar Tree craft right here. 3 pumpkins, love these. So, I just feel like up underneath the lampshade though. All right, I know not everybody likes Anna Lee, but y'all, look at this. I just think these little mice are so adorable. The little brown ones are my favorite. But look, and it's got a little black crow sitting on his little little hand. But yeah, he is a scarecrow little mouse. I love this right here. My little Anna Lee witch. And she has a little black bat in her hand. Y'all, I love these. I always get these at like TJ Maxx or Home Goods. Kind of bring in like some of the Halloween over here. Maybe put her there. Have him in the center because he's shorter. Height, like height over here, height here. Oh my gosh, how's that look? I've got these dried picks. I got these years ago on clearance at Walmart. Just stuck them down in that galvanized vase that I've always had. So I kind of thought that would add like a little like pop of fall over here too. So looking like that right there. Yeah, I do love that. Like I said, these little Anna Lee dolls are so stinking cute. Okay, this shelf, you got, like I said, Riley's picture, Presley's picture. Love that little ghost. And then down here, y'all, that right there. That just screams like 90s fall to me. And then of course, the beautiful fall garland on my picture that I got years ago at Hobby Lobby on clearance. This is my favorite scent. Apple cider from Mrs. Meyer's. Smells so good. Honestly, it smells like juicy fruit, which reminds me of my great aunt when I was little. So I think that maybe like why I love it so much, because it reminds me of her. Right, so I don't like these wires being exposed, so I'm gonna use my Man in the Moon. I got this at Temu last year. I love this. This is so cute. So I use this to hide those wires. So that, once again, I got this at Kirkland's last year. Put this over here. Okay, this from Hobby Lobby last year. So like I said, all of my candles are on timers, so they've already clicked on. These just turned on a few minutes ago, so did the mantle, my pumpkins. Everything's lit up now. But got these. I've got my 2 little ravens from Kirkland's also. Some beautiful little fall picks from Hobby Lobby. I also got my Dapper little pumpkin man. Y'all, Yeah, this is Martha Stewart, I believe. Once again, Home Goods, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, I love my Dapper Pumpkin Man. All right, I had to like adjust because I couldn't get the garland right. I do have some little timer fairy lights. I kind of want to like shove them up in this pumpkin because like I said, they have a timer on them. We'll pull tab. It has on, off, and timer. Let's turn these on. I want to get this little pumpkin to light up. It's got lights inside, but they're like that bright LED light, and I don't like that. It's almost like that bright, clear color. I like that warm yellow. So, just shove it in here. All right, gosh, I had to use these scissors to like help push it and get it in the right spot. So, I got the little fairy lights now inside of the jack-o'-lantern. Like I said, those are on a timer. Thank goodness, because I'm gonna stick my hand down in there to turn them on. All right, well, Miss Shaky right here. She's hungry. I gotta stop and go feed her. Right, Bailey? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you ready to eat? Y'all, look at that mess in there. Woo! When I decorate, I make a mess. All right, let's eat. Come on. Come on. Oh, hello, pretty girl. Look at you just scratching my legs all up. You ready to eat? You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're so cute. All right, I got my big lantern right here. My candles off here. My big wreath. I'm gonna take my beautiful fall wreath. Of course, Bailey's right here with her toy. Put this on here. And then I have another one of those pumpkins. I'm gonna turn it to timer. Once again, this will stay on for 6 hours and then turn off for 18 hours. Look at that, so easy, so cute. All right, I'm gonna take down my beautiful barn picture. And then like for the couch pillows, a lot of times I just like to switch out the pillow covers. That way I don't have so many throw pillows to put somewhere in this house when I'm not using them. So I try to do like pillow covers as much as I can. And I always get mine from Amazon because it's like the best deal. And these right here, love this beautiful color. This is a 22 by 22. So I'm gonna switch out my pillowcases really quick. Now I do have some that I got this year at TJ Maxx, just because I couldn't find what I was looking for on Amazon. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. You're such a good girl. I actually have my Christmas pillow in here from last year. Look how beautiful this color is. And I love, look, the zipper, it's a little gold heart. Haha, that's so cute. All right, oh, no, these are from Ross. That's right, y'all, if you've got a Ross, check them out. I love Ross, especially around the holidays. They get in the best and cheapest, like, pillows. This is a 2-pack. They also get the cutest, like, holiday decor. 2-pack, $22.99. Alright, so here is our entryway table. We're gonna get this decorated. So I went ahead and took everything off except I always leave my large vase on there. Our digital picture frame, which I absolutely love. Our digital picture frames from Amazon. Y'all, look at this though. So we would take a local little like consignment, little like antique little shop around here. My husband had to have this little ashtray because it reminded him of his dad. So there used to be a local shop called Tui's, and their slogan was, when your car goes phooey, go to Tui's. And it was like an auto supply company, and he used to go with his dad. So it's a little ashtray, 12 bucks. He did pay $12 for this, but it reminded him of his dad. I need to get that price tag off there. We just got this recently, but so, and none of us smoke, but we can see this here. And then my mother-in-law was going through stuff, and look, her and my father-in-law, their wedding, it's matches from their wedding from 1974. And she had a bunch of these, so I had to have one to decorate with. And I've just been like sitting it like right here inside that little ashtray that reminds him of his dad. So I love that, that's gonna stay. Ignore the nails. Yeah, I need to redo my nails. All right, so this is kind of easier to decorate because I kind of love what I did last year, except this is a newer piece. Last year I had like a little small, little black table. So this one's a lot bigger, so I could actually put more stuff on it. All right, so, this is a craft that we did together, I think like 3 or 4 years ago. Crazy how fast time goes. But yeah, we just took 3 black whatever books from Dollar Tree, and we took some goat stickers from Dollar Tree, and we did Hocus Pocus spells. So like I said, this was a craft that we did together years ago. I have my beautiful witch that I got at Ross last year. Love her. I'll put her right on top of the books. Right. This is another little craft, little DIY we did together. The little ghost candle holder. I'm also going to use one of those little lights from Dollar Tree. This is the flame one. I'm going to put it like right underneath of it. I have the Haunted Bell Call from Cracker Barrel this year. I'm so excited to put this out. So, look, how cool is this right here? I love that. And you can put batteries in it and it actually rings the bell, but sometimes that can be a little annoying. So I don't think I'm gonna put batteries in it right now. But, let's see. I don't know. That has to stay there though. That's very special to my husband, so that has to stay there. But, all right. Eventually I want my husband to hang this mirror up on the wall for me. But for now, it's just gonna sit here. All right, I love to decorate with stuff that we like have actually made together. You know, like stuff that we actually make. So, okay, let's do the bottom. All right, I got my tote right here. All right, so I do have this beautiful picture from from Kirkland's last year. So it says, "There's magic in the night when pumpkins glow by moonlight." So I love this picture. I got a little like plate holder, picture holder from Dollar Tree. Love these. These right here are like a must to have for decorating. So I've got my big jack-o'-lantern. I used this in front of the mantle last year, but I think I may put it over here because like I said, this is a lot bigger than what I'm used to. So I need kind of like a bigger piece to put here. So like that. I do have my big, is this Marvin? Big Marvin the Mummy. I don't know, but he's absolutely adorable. You can put candy in here, whatever you want, but I'm gonna put him front and center. like that there. Also, y'all, I've got from Tractor Supply last year. This is a wax melt, a wax warmer. I love this. It also came with like a small plug-in, which I put in our kitchen. So, got this right here. Unfortunately, I got 3 things to plug in. So, I'm gonna have to use an extension cord. I wish I had a black one. I feel like a black one wouldn't be as obvious. But for now, I'm gonna have to go with white. And that, my wax warmer plugged in. All right, let's try this again. Let's put him back up here. Put that right there. Okay, now, in his little pumpkin bowl, I have a drawer full of these. I'm gonna take wax melts. Farm apple pumpkin. I've got warm apple pie. My husband loves apple scents. That. Also got pumpkin spice. What else? Oh, vanilla cookie crunch. So good, but that's probably just too big. All right, I'm gonna put these little wax melts in his little pumpkin bowl. All right, let's turn on a little wax melt. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's do warm apple pie. Oh my gosh, that seriously smells so good. Put that in there. Okay. All right, there we go. Now we have to add, I need like leaves or a garland or something. Okay, I think it looks all right. All right, this big guy is from the at-home store. I got him last year, but they have him again this year. Y'all, I love him. And he's a heavy bottom, so he sits wherever you put him. All right, Bailey. Let's see. I also have this really big jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. This is from Costco. This was like $9 at Costco this year. It's Sherpa and it's so soft. So I need to cut that big old tag off. But for now, I'm gonna use my same thrill that I got last year at Kirkland's. It's so funny how many things I have from Kirkland's because I don't really shop there throughout the year. It's like at holidays. But yeah, this beautiful blanket was from Kirkland's last year. I got something funny to like share with you. So the same day that my husband got that ashtray, he also bought from that same little store a JCPenney's catalog from 1994. Y'all, this right here just reminded him of, you know, just our childhood and like, you know, grandma's having this delivered to their house, and for the holidays, like you'd go through it and like circle what you wanted for Christmas. So when he saw this catalog, he had to have it. And I think this was like $10 too. But yeah, we have a JCPenney's catalog. So we're gonna decorate with this too. I'm just gonna sit it here. I also have, from when we went to Madison that day, I got this beautiful, kind of like primitive, rustic looking jack-o'-lantern. It does light up. It's also on a timer. And this little wreath right here, I got that same day. So we're just gonna put this on here. And of course, Bailey's snoring. That is seriously, that burnt orange is like one of my favorite colors. That and like army sage green. I love that for the fall. Okay, now we have one other special to my heart. So hang on. All right, so this right here, y'all, this glass pumpkin, this was my mom's. She got this in the 80s. So I love to decorate with her items, especially for the holidays. So, okay, something I grew up with is this glass pumpkin. So So put it like in the center of our beautiful little wreath right here. Also, y'all, and I have shared this a few years ago when we were decorating my mom's hutch. My mom always took peanuts and candy corn, and she would mix these two together, and when you do, it tastes like a payday. And it really does. If you get like some peanuts and candy corn at the same time, it really does taste like a payday. But this is what I grew up with, and this is what my kids grew up with. So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna put some peanuts in here. Peanuts, some candy corn. Shake that up really good. Shake it. More peanuts. And of course, more candy corn. All right, and y'all, my husband is a snacker, especially like right now, Boston and the Yankees have been playing. So like at night, we've been sitting here watching them. This probably will not make it through the night. I'm telling you, he gets like nervous too, like anxious. He'll start like just snacking constantly. So put that back right there and put our little lid on. And that is my childhood. Y'all, look what Walmart just delivered. It's the little pumpkin that matches the big one. I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm so excited to get that. It looks so cute together. And that's this little like flickering, Bailey sounds like a little pig. The little flickering little puck lights in there. She's playing with her toy. Yeah, that, and then also I hung some bats over here above our picture. I just feel like I still had some bats and I wanted to use them. I only had one big one left and then those little ones. So that's all of them. But I think that looks really cute right there. Riley asked how to put them up there. I was just using push pins. That way it leaves like the tiniest little hole in the wall. Yeah, because my husband's not big on like holes all everywhere. All right, y'all, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and decorating. I'm gonna give you a little tour like in the dark too. It's daylight. I'm gonna close the blinds and everything, that way you get a little dark in here. And I'm gonna show you what everything looks like lit up. So that maybe you can notice like the candles have come on. I've got the garland lit up. So like, so I'm gonna close the blinds, that way you can see. But yeah, let me know what you think. And also if you like these kind of videos, make sure that you give me a thumbs up. You can also hype. You can hype this video. You get like 3 free hypes a week. But yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.